Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Amanda from Langmaster Learning. Today I want to share with you a very famous story named the Golden Goose. Have you heard of this one? It's a very interesting story that you should not miss. So now let's begin. The Golden Goose. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Dummling. He was the youngest son in the family. One day, the eldest brother decided to go into the great forest to fetch wood. The mother sent him with some things to eat and drink. When he went inside the forest, he came across a little old man. The old man miserably said, "Can you give me a piece of cake out of your pocket and let me have a draught of your wine? I am so hungry and thirsty." However, the son denied him. If he gave the man his food, he would have had nothing to eat on that day. Man alone. While chopping the trees, he cut himself in the arm and had to return to his home with nothing. Then the second son took his place and entered the great forest. The mother again prepared some things for him to bring. While entering the forest, he met the tiny old man. The old man asked for the same thing, a piece of cake and a drink of wine. The second son scolded and sacked the old man with anger, and he left, just like the first son. However, while chopping the trees, he struck his leg and he had to be carried home by someone else. As there was no wood, Dummling asked his father for permission to go inside the forest to fetch wood. Just like the two brothers, he met the tiny old man. The old man once again asked the same question, but this time Dummling said, "I have only cinder cake and sour beer. If that pleases you, we will sit down and eat." Because of his kind heart, the old man told him if he cut down an old tree in a forest, he would find a precious thing. Dummling listened to him and cut the tree down. After that, he found a goose with feathers of pure gold. Then he brought her home. His family was very curious about the bird, and they wanted its feathers. Dumling's sisters then waited until Dummling went out to pull out a feather. Nevertheless, when touching the goose, their hands were glued to the feather and they could not pull them out. In the next morning, when Dummling woke up, he found his sisters with their hands stuck in the goose. Afterward, Dummling lifted the goose and went to the field, followed by his sisters. People then saw them and they tried to pull the girls out. But when they touched them, they just stuck immediately. A boy held a goose and 7 people were running after him. As soon as he came to the town, he heard that the king said whoever made his daughter laugh could marry the princess. Then Dummling met the king and the princess. He showed him the goose and 7 people sticking their hands in the golden goose. As he succeeded in making the princess laugh, Dummling asked to marry the princess. But the king required that the one who married the princess must have the ability to drink a warehouse full of wine. Dummling suddenly remembered the tiny old man who loved wine, and he asked for his help. The man agreed. After drinking all the wine, the king continuously gave him another condition. The man who married his daughter must eat a mountain of bread. Dummling once again asked for help from the tiny and mysterious old man, and he agreed. However, the king informed the third condition. He must sail a ship that could sail on the ground and in the sea. Gave him bread and wine to eat. He thanked Dummling by giving him a special and magical ship which could sail on every surface. Then, finally, Dummling had the princess as his wife. The end. I hope you loved this story. If you want to hear more stories, please share with me in the comments below. And also like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave a comment on what you want to learn next. I'm Amanda. See you next time.